Hello, I've returned. There is now a randomized trivia category redeemed, by the way. It's super cheap, so it's spammable. Oh, thank you so much for the headband. No! Isa, we are not doing politics, no matter how many times. There you go. I went and hit the books. I was pulling my hair out trying to figure out where this game that I've already beaten 5 times wanted me to go. How could I forget? The whole reason we were doing any of this was to draw out that mysterious vixen Kuja. Why, my money says Kuja's waiting for us right now at the Ipa tree. Not what I called it back in the day. No, as far as I knew, it was Life a tree. Used to be way too obsessed with West Side Story. There's worse things to be obsessed with. It was homoerotic and Shakespearean. How could you not like it? It's true. I've never seen it, if you can imagine. I saw most of Greece in, like, bits and parts out of order, though. Is that close enough? Yay. Now, Greece is one we could do in, as a community watch party. My, oldest sister, who was still younger than me, also had a thing for Greece for a hot minute, which is why I've seen most of it, but out of order. We laid eyes on the tunnel snakes for the first time. There's still a little mist, but it... Oh, this is Zidane talking. Dagger was so animated, I thought it was her. Same reason you've seen MLP. It's the same reason my siblings saw MLP too. It's because I was obsessed with it for a minute. Get a redeem to put a Dick Tracy hat on you. Yuki, if I find a Dick Tracy hat that that fits, I will add it to Noir immediately. No additional redeem required. There's still a little mist, but at least there's no more coming out. That must mean Kuja isn't here yet. What happened to the mist? We beat the beast that breathes it. So much for the Mist Continent. So much for the Mist Continent. I guess that's just later days, am I right? Just want to say you predicted this with your Fallout 4 screenshot forever ago. No more mist. They must possess incredible powers to accomplish such a feat. I will say Suri asked for a Batman voice. He did not necessarily say Um, was it Christian Bale who did that one? The really guttural one? I could try an animated series Batman voice, but that's just a deep voice. Zidane, there's a silver dragon. It's him. He flew from the ruins of Promethea riding a silver dragon. It's Kuja, all right. I can hear his music already, and he's riding that dragon. No, this one's correct. All right. Oh, how I've longed for this day. The day I might finally cast away this mask to reveal my true self. Now it no longer matters if the Aoife tree is liberated. It means nothing to me. The tree's so beautiful. Its beauty becomes the great mother tree that lives among the stars. Silver Dragon, let us watch the drama unfold from the trunk of Aoife. No one shall interrupt us here. There. Sorry, I was super distracted by his hips the entire time. They do not lie. Who do I want to take with me to fight Kuja? Kuja, there are less harmful ways to crack your shell. It's true. Proud of you, but you don't gotta take it out on everyone. This prevents trance. So I won't use it. I'll use MLP attack instead. Now I actually want Auto Potion on, by the way. MLP attack, a devastating move. Oh, it's nothing special. It's just my whoop can. No, don't let them find out. Maneater is equipped. Anyone else with Maneater? No? Alright, good enough. Can we just leave? For someone who didn't actively watch MLP, you're more immersed in the fandom than you should be. It seems like it. It was a pretty good fandom though. For the most part. It was a fun time, usually self-aware too. I'd say at least an S, not S, I was gonna say A, an A tier fandom. Thank you for second coffee. I don't know if I would give the S tier to any fandom. I'm thinking hard. We'll pass the trunk if we go any further. I should have said farther. I care very much in text, but I do use them interchangeably out loud. You can't wait for Final Fantasy VIII-3. I didn't know there was a... That's actually how I read it. I don't understand why. What are they at now, by the way? 16? Was that the newest one? Kuja went down that trunk. Say, Zidane, how are we gonna get up there? Can't we climb there? Not me. Me either. I heard an alternate story. That they just wanted to call it Fighting Fantasy, but that name was taken. So they went with Final because it sounded cooler. The thing I love is in Final Fantasy 1, you can just fight mind flayers in there. I don't think I can either. We came all this way. Now what? What's the problem? You should just go by yourself. We gotta go face Kuja together. What did this wimp end up beating me? Hey, Amaranth, watch where you're walking. You almost knocked me down. He who hesitates is lost. You'd best remember that. Well, I prefer my way or the highway. Whatever. Like you actually have a plan. It's too funny. It's too funny, though, so you choose to believe it. That's valid, too. Oh yeah, Smarty Pants, don't forget you're the one that lost to Zidane. Shut up, brat. A plan, huh? That's right, Amaranth. You owe me one, remember? It's payback time. Shoot. There's some Gargant grass around here, so a Gargant can't be far. I want you to catch one for me. Then we can all get on and ride it to the top. Why should I do that when I could just take the kids up myself? Huh? How'd I ever let this dimwit beat me? Yoink. He sure has the spirit. I didn't know that Sir Daniel said, well, he has the spirit. Alright, Tagger. I'll just carry you piggyback. Huh? Hey, Zatan, wait just a... I love that they put the Chekhov's gun of the Gargant grass in front for Zidaniel to lay out that whole plan, just for Amaranth to Indiana Jones, like, why don't I just carry you up? I love every character, even Amaranth. I did not like him as a kid. The weak lose their freedom to be strong. That's just the way of the strong, and is the providence of nature that only the strong survive. That is why I needed strength. I learned of powers that would daunt even him over 10 years ago. Such a long time. Now my forces are ready to strike. Ah, the suspense is terrible. Is it really a Chekhov's gun if they didn't use it? There must be a term for that, right? So they've come this far, have they? Perfect. I'll warm up on them until the Elephant Lady shows up. Thanks, Amaranth. Now we're even. Show me what you guys can do. There's Kuja. think we're mostly fine, but I mean, why not? Kuja, maker of black mages. Any enemy of the dawn is an enemy of mine. Okay, let's go. It's Hemingway's water pistol. You are Kuja, correct? My name is Princess Garnet till Alexandros. I wish to ask you something. He's not even listening, by the way. Was it really you who persuaded my mother to start the war? The war that threw the entire Mist continent into chaos? And you made everyone, the black mages, into instruments of war? Oh dear, the princess has such a bloodthirsty little puppet. I don't have the power to do such a thing. I just gave them a little recipe. Begin with broth of mist, add fermented souls, and boil. Then, pour genuine black magic into a mixing bowl and heat to... Stop it! I'm not done telling how to make soulless toys out of the dregs of souls. Dregs of souls? You mean mist? First, you don't want to listen, now you start asking questions? Oh, brother. But you're not ready yet. Why you... Don't you feel anything? Taking the lives of so many. Spare me the lecture. Lives come and go all the time, what's the big deal? I just want to go out to the club, what's the big deal? Speaking of warmongers, why... What about that mother of yours, princess? Those hips do not lie, and they speak of war crimes. It has to boil. She said she won't feel alive until she has everything. It breaks my heart to see such greed. The war was my fault? No, your mother wanted it. All I did was give her a little push. Liar. My mother was sweet and kind. You changed her. So the curtain rises. Perfect, my canary. Let me show you the truth about your mother. First act, the end of the ugly desire. It's showtime. Kuji, you finally decided to show your girly face here. You're all that stands between me and total domination. I haven't forgotten all you've done for me. In return, I'll show you the ultimate power. Chill. Attention, all hands. Order the black mages to focus all their magical energies into a single spell. Lay suppressing fire upon Kuja until the casting is finished. Fire! Fire at will! Orders from Her Majesty. Black mages, focus all your magical energy into a single spell. I can't believe it. Your mother isn't satisfied with just one continent. Her ugliness and stupidity are truly impressive. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. What are you talking about? You're just the opening number. Time for the real show. We won't let you get away. The mist may be created no more, but it still lurks in caves and forests, right? Huh? I can make monsters with magic. Come forth, spawn of the mist. I know, I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh my god, these things. Why are these things... I was gonna say, why did I have such a strong emotional reaction to these things, but I think I remember why. And it's probably a spoiler. These remind you of something else, but you're not sure. They do also remind me a little bit of, the Larvo spawn in Chrono Trigger. So, two of your enemies are duking it out? Why not just leave them and finish off the winner? Mamani-san Kuja. Oh, the dragon too? Foolish Brawn! Your prized cannons are useless against the spawn of the mist. But even a fool like you knows that there is only one path you can take, right? Stupid elephant lady, why do you hesitate? Very well. I'll make the first move. Red is a third partying rat. I'll give you a clean target. You can't miss! Silver Dragon, descend. Amaranth's right. Let's split before we get dragged in. No, I can't. I can't let anything happen to my mother. Dagger? Zidane, I have to save her. Dagger, she extracted Eidolons from you and started a war. I still don't want her to die. But she didn't care one bit whether you lived or died. You don't have to call her mother anymore. By the way, Zidane's incorrect. Actually, she explicitly wanted Dagger dead. She's my only mother. I don't care if you don't understand. Aiko, you said that there was an Eidolon imprisoned near here, right? Yeah? Please, tell me where. It's a long way down. You see the place with lots of roots? That's it. There, I see it. Dagger, don't go alone. Hate that you agree with Daniel because you want Dagger's optimism. I understand how Dagger feels. However, she literally tried to kill her. Several times. Deliberately. This is turning into quite a show. Anyone can get emotional at a time like this. Give her a break. Zidane, let's go. Dagger's in danger all by herself. Yeah, let's go after her. I see you, you little twerp. Get back here. Give me your mail. I love them so much. If I were a VTuber, I considered a Moogle for a minute. Moogle, Moth, and Mouse were all options, but why would I get a model that's just another mouse? There's a letter from Stiltskin, but I don't understand what he's saying. Thank you for the headphones. Oh yeah, sorry. Isaac gave you head pats for the coffee. The mist is gone. Is this a blessing or a curse? Kupo, I don't understand. Can't we all be happy now that the mist is gone? Where does the hand come from? Is it Senzu's? If it was Senzu's, it'd be red. It's kind of supposed to be your name. It's a YCH hand, is the intent. I was going for a general as possible. Laundry pats. We're already facing that way. It should be easy. Oh, except for that we can't escape. I didn't buy up any ethers. So I'm being gentle on my mages. Oh, man. I wish that didn't hit. But instead it missed. It's giving Final Fantasy VII Don Gaga vibes. Definitely need to play classic Final Fantasy VII at some point. I hear it's a good one. Got so many bits to steal from your own stream. Well, if they're from your stream, it's not stealing. They're yours. Wait, what did I equip on Aiko? Because I remember... Surprise. Okay. Another thing they don't tell you in this game. They just leave it to be a little surprise. You can change what buff Carbuncle casts based on what's equipped on Aiko at the time. If I'm remembering correctly. So the default is Reflect, but I believe different gemstones can get you Protect, Shell. Is there a haste one? I cannot remember. I sense the Eidolon's power. That now I can save my mother. Please help me. No, they belong to Champed. To be honest, I feel the same whenever I steal a bit, usually from you, for like a video title or something. I feel kind of bad about it. No! Aquamarine! This doesn't go with my eyes at all! I can't save my mother with this Eidolon. Dagger, what's wrong? Can't you free it? No, I have it. I sense it's a great Eidolon, but... I don't believe it. This is the legendary sea serpent, Leviathan. Leviathan? An Eidolon who wipes out its enemies with a huge tidal wave. I'm sorry, Dagger. No, it's not your fault. But my mother's still in danger. It's a really good Eidolon for wiping out your mom in this instance. But that's not an insult as much as it sounds like it. I have your undying permission to use your Champ for video titles. And thank you, I promise to abuse that. Isn't Her Majesty ready yet? All remaining ammunition was spent on the last wave of monsters. The next wave will chew us up unless we pull out now. That is not our decision. Get back to your post, soldier. He's trancing. Your Majesty, the Black Mages have completed their preparations. That insolent whelp! Now I can finish him off. Come, draconic seedling. Bahamut, King of Dragons. That was the best thing I've ever seen. .5e homebrew campaign you think I'd really like? Tried running it for your Saturday group, but sadly realized GM style doesn't fit outside of modules with them. I'm willing to try just about anything. No one makes Kucha bleed his own blood. I've heard the stories, but I never thought summoning could be so powerful. If Satana's after their power, I'd better watch out. Wow. Now we can win, and Mother won't have to die. Aiko, don't you think... What's wrong? Mog, she's terrified. How come? Don't you know? That's the last Eidolon, Bahamut, the Dragon King. He'll win for sure. Need to ask Kucha how to get that shadow blend right. Oh, hello, Rocker. How are you doing? Blood? Excellent, Bahamut. Power, mobility. You truly are the best. You even hurt me a little. And you, Braun. Your tragic role in this drama now comes to an end. I'm sure you'll enjoy the second act from your soul's hellish prison, since the stage will be your former home. The final act will take us away from Gaia, and I will kill my nemesis with my own hand. Everything is going according to plan. A new run on Secret of Mana. Oh no, it's Sealing Eidolon. So this is what Mog ran off to do. Don't mess with the Dragon King? Absolutely. You would know better than anyone. Yara Yara days. I don't know why Bahamut attacked the one who summoned him. But we found Queen Braun on the beach, next to her escape pod. She could hardly move, and I thought she'd come to a stop at any second. It turns out it's Vivi talking. I hate Kuja a lot, but I hate Braun a lot too. So much that I wanted this to happen to her. I should be happy, but once I saw Dagger start to cry, I didn't know how I should feel. I kind of wanted to cry too. You heard they made her blue so we wouldn't sympathize with her too much? It was an actual headcanon around our household that she turned blue due to the influence of evil magic. I can hear my daughter's voice. Yes, Mother, I'm here. Right here. I am empty now. Free. Free of that terrible greed. Mother. I haven't felt this way since I saw that play with you and your father. I led Alexandria down the path of ruin. The people will be happier with you on the throne. Ah. Her ponytail was even trembling. We went back to Alexandria on Queen Braun's escape pod. We also brought Dagger's mother with us. This way, princess. Steiner, Beatrix. How horrible that her life had to end this way. I still can't believe all that has happened. Princess, it was my... No, it was my fault. Thank you, both of you. I must now carry the burden of ruling Alexandria alone. Will both of you please help me during this, my time of need? Certainly. Yes, princess. Whatever. Thank you. Is this the same setting as the last scene in Game of Thrones? You know, I think so. I haven't seen Game of Thrones, but it seems right. Princess, here is a wreath of roses, your mother's favorite. The townspeople sent it as an offering for the queen's grave. True, Queen Braun had been acting quite erratic before her death. But the people are still very fond of her, as you can see. Huh? Something Limgrave? They're not fond of her. They're not fond of her at Lindblom. That's what you're trying. You kept saying Limgrave. Lindblom's a different duchy. What is it? It is a duchy, right? Mother, I shall become a great queen. Oh, that's right. It's part of Alexandria now. Lindblom's a kingdom too. It was originally. I wasn't sure on the technicality. Yeah, it wasn't a duchy. But they don't have a king. They use regent instead. So, Regency, yeah. Princess, we have arrived at the castle. She won't be a princess for much longer, Dr. Todd. Indeed. With her mother dying and all, I shall have to call you Queen Garnet after the coronation. I must make preparations for the crowning of our new queen. General Beatrix, Master Steiner, will you help her? Sovereign, nonetheless, exactly. Well, I don't know. Once you're in a position, it might be hard to let that go. They've put Garnet into a situation. She's already floating. Princess, please watch your step. I would never dream of putting you in a situation. I hate situations. Dr. Todd. Princess. I know how hard this must be. But I will be by your side. Please, take the throne with full confidence. Where are we now, by the way? Is this disc 3? I missed the splash screens. The Final Fantasy VIII port had splash screens. Put up his box. 3 more days until the crowning of a new queen. What a day! We ain't seen each other in ages. Why the sourpuss, partner? What happened? Maybe that dagger chick dumped him. Bingo. This ain't like you at all, Zidane. Hey, Ruby. I heard you started a mini-theater. That's right, darling. My plays are a hit. Cool, let's go watch. Yeah. Alright, cowboys. Zidane, you ain't coming, are ya? That's alright, darling. Come on over whenever you want. Let's go, boys. As long as it's roomy. This way, everyone. See, I'm allowed to do her accent because it's geographically appropriate. Huh? Hey, Vivi. Hello. I haven't seen you since you left Alexandria Castle. How are you? Well, a lot of things happened, but I'm doing fine. How about you? What have you been doing since we left the castle? Me? Let's see. Oh yeah, it's been crazy since you guys escaped. Rusty, that rat chick, Freya, and... oh, what's her face? That girl general of Alexandria. Beatrix. Yeah. The 3 of them got totally worked. Marcus and I had to carry him out on our backs. Marcus? We gotta get going before Ruby gets mad at us again. Like, you can't just call her that rat chick. At least he remembered her name. Geographically appropriate. Well, I mean, I grew up with family members and other people who had a similar accident, so it feels comfortable. Accident? Well, yeah, that's fair. Like, that's just how my grandparents talked on one side. Oh yeah, she hates it when we're late. Sorry, Vivi, I'll see you later. Oh, just how the game started. Vivi alone. You said accident. No comment from you. It was an accident. Morningstar Bar. Today's half-price special. Our original cocktail. Her Majesty. Okay, very important. Long time no see, I guess. We'll just stand in front of these kids as we ponder the Active Time event. Been a long time. Been a while. Where have you been? We were worried. Sorry, I've been training. They're practicing human speech. Yeah, training. Training for what? Tell us. It was... It's so fun to run around. Vivi just grabbed her by the shirt. Not letting her get away. Been looking to play against an experienced card player. I wouldn't know one. We can finally buy high potions. I guess all that war was actually profitable for Alexandria somehow, because now they can afford to sell high potions. I was punished for going out of order before. To fly high. Sidon's done himself in this time. Yeah. But think about it. He's never been in a serious relationship before. He probably doesn't even know what to do with himself right now. Come on, he's in love with a queen. Did he think it'd work out? I'm sure he thought about that a lot. That's why he's in turmoil. He looks so depressed. Yeah. But this is something he needs to deal with head on. This is gonna make him stronger, you'll see. Apply directly to the forehead. Oh no, you too. If you ever want to know if you're in the same age group as someone else, ask them where head-on is applied. Artemisian. That's the best Moogle I've ever seen. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Hey, Stiltskin, long time no see. Hey, Artemisian. Why does your coat look so shiny? Well, it's none of my business. Listen, have you been delivering mail properly? Of course I have. Are you sure that you delivered all my mail to my friends? Of course I did. You sent out 4. But what about the other 2? Grandma's Basement, 1999, never forget. Message out of context is not okay. I don't know what you mean. Are you here to see the new queen too? Do you think Princess Garnet will be a good queen for Alexandria? I liked Queen Braun better. Yes, I think so. I'm sure Princess Garnet will do a fine job. We look alike, but inside we're very different. You only look alike because you wear that mask. I haven't seen my brother in ages. Family is precious. Oh, no, maybe they're triplets. Strange men hanging around my shop. They're wearing hoods. I don't like it. Whatever, old man. You don't understand the blurb wrapper variables. I might not have explained them the best. So you can put them into the blurb with the percent signs on it, and it's replaced with the relevant information. If that helps. I can't imagine it does. How it knows the game or the ID? Well, whenever a quote is stored, it stores along with it whatever game category was being streamed at the time. It might have been helpful to actually show that as well. But it records the category my channel was set to, the date from my time zone, whoever recorded it, as well as the code itself. I think that's it. And also, it just so happens that it also gets some additional information from just the person who activated the command. So that's how I can know like who asked for it. Oh, Healing Rod is new. Yeah, that's correct. You've done it correctly, and it appears to have been added correctly. Break is going to happen in just a couple minutes. And when it does, I will physically check to make sure it was recorded correctly. This is why I don't like it. Also known as the Viper, 2 Mithril Daggers. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure how to make a better confirmation message than that. It is. They're all equally likely, unless I suppose one is added multiple times. There's several things we can make here that I'll definitely want to do. A rouge used by women that draws out holy power. I'll do it. I'll definitely want to like look over these and make sure I get everything, which I might do between streams. Anklet adorned with 4-leaf clover that raises spirit. And I can make that into a reflect ring. Weakens against fire, ice, and thunder. But I imagine you learn auto reflect with it. if you want to quote game... Oh. Oh, no, no, no. That... So, quote game itself... Unfortunately, I don't have a way to call a quote by the game I was playing at the time. But if you put quote game in, it will replace that text with whatever the game was. So I hope that makes more sense. I don't have an anklet now. There, now everything's fixed. Still need fairy earrings and extension. But I think that's it. Okay, there. That's good, because, you were honestly probably the only mod that's gonna use it so far. I might. It might be faster for me to add them through chat than editing the text file directly. A Mithril Dagger and a Gladius, by the way. Have you ever wondered, spray me when you want? Some of them definitely don't work with every blurb. I think that's acceptable. There's some that it definitely would work with. Okay, with that, I guess I can look at them. The only one Vivi can use is... He can learn Demi from the Black Belt. Auto Float. Auto Reflect. I will not fall for the full party and auto reflect trap. I will take Demi though. Time to create a new text. I will have to pause Final Fantasy IX here. I'll get it switched over to cults, which I guess will also give you time to brew. I was about to just literally quit out of this. I need to find a Moogle. I've been too spoiled by the autosave. Heck, I was doing stuff. Technically just, changing screens. Wait, hold on, I'm about to go to break. Whatever you're about to do, consider the choices. You know what? I think I'll just have to have faith in the autosave here. Because it's getting close. Well, no, actually, I've got to snooze now. Okay, now I got 5 minutes to properly save. Oh, you've been saving up your points for Call to the Lamb. Oh, God. It is honestly comfortable at that point. Like, the initial barrage feels the same, but the additional ones just wash over you. It's almost comfortable. 17, by the way. We got a letter. My big brother sent me a letter. Kupo. Where has he been? I've been worried. From Kupo to Kupo. Fossil Rue is very comfortable. I like it here, Kupo. We play hide and seek every day. The most important things in life are to work hard and play hard, Kupo. I'm glad brother is doing well, Kupo. Now we comfortably save. We'll talk to the scene Moogle next time. Alright. See everyone in just a few minutes. I'm about to switch over to Cult of the Lamb. And if you want to hang out for this, for Cult, I'll be happy to see you. See you real soon. Ow, ow.